Alrighty. Hey, everybody. I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. And to my great surprise, um, David and Bassman aren't here. Now, they might be a bit later because I'm starting a bit earlier today. These are the trials and tribulations of a bald man. What can I tell you? Now, next, we all know the drill, people. Nothing, and I mean nothing, is going to happen without this caper. Caffeine. Alrighty. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, we shall move right along. Now, what I want to do today is there's a fair bit of chrome that needs to be done on the wheels and a little bit on the undercarriage. This we will now do. Alrighty. Now, dealy. Got all the red finished. Haven't got a varnish though. I have a cunning plan, gentlemen and ladies and others. Now, what I'm going to do, because the only parts I actually need to varnish are the wheel spokes. Immediately. So what I might do is it worth varnishing the lot though? Probably. I'll show you what we need to varnish, guys. It's we got this. We got, get that out of the way for the time being. And these. So it's only 4 items, actually 5 items that need to be done. Let's do that. But first, how to go about this? Here's our clear. So, I see. Oops, it is. I have, well, you were there when I started, young David. I plead innocence, I do. There we go, and kaboom. Kaboom. Or at least it didn't come up on my thing earlier. Idly ho.
All right, I'm gonna do what they did to Cersei. Shame. Shame.
Shame.
Hello, David.
Hello.
That entire scene would have been so much more groovy if that had who was it who did that song?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know the one I mean, though.
I knew one. Yeah.
And indeed, that's what they do to. There's a Family Guy episode where Quagmire's obsession with Lois has been discovered, and
what is Quagmire not obsessed with?
Shame. Ringing the bells, doing the whole walk of shame routine, and he's of course stitchless. And after a few of them, he goes, shame.
I was Quagmire doing that. That's it.
Now I'm going to varnish these, do a couple of other bits of painting, and then I'm going to get onto the wheel rims. That's my plan.
I feel like that after we watch A Night in the Seven Kingdoms, we're gonna go back and rewatch Game of Thrones, because you know you always miss stuff when you watch shows like that.
Yeah. Now, yeah, look, there are some movies and TV programs which you can watch many times.
Oh yeah, catch something every time. Yep, absolutely.
Because if you go, I didn't notice that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm, and I don't know about you, but I go through phases almost, for want of a better choice of words, where I might do this series for a while, and I'll immerse myself in that. The one I'm getting into, or the thing I'm getting into at the moment, is The Godfather.
Oh yeah, I want to go back and watch them myself.
I haven't seen Godfather 3 because that's got an appalling reputation. But I've watched the original and Godfather 2 a few times, and they've got some goodness, man.
Yeah, I seen them a long time ago, and yeah, they're good.
One of the things I find kind of cool about Vito Corleone is that, yes, his empire is built in part on the ability to make an offer you can't refuse, but it's also based on respect and loyalty.
Yep, you never
And I
betrayed the
think that's
family.
kind of cool.
You never betrayed the family.
That's the whole thing, which of course brings us to, there's a whole debate on YouTube about, did Michael do the right thing by murdering Fredo, given Fredo was family but had betrayed him. It's a tricky little line, that one. So yeah, but
Which one was it that their father got murdered when the boy was 9 years old? It was just him and his mother.
it's that's your thing. That's Vito, whose father gets murdered, and at his funeral, because his older brother vows revenge, they find
Yeah.
the brother's dead body. The mother goes to plead for
Don't they get
Vito's life.
don't they get attacked while they're doing the funeral session while they're walking?
Yep, they do. And the mother takes Vito before, the guy's name is Don Ciccio, to plead for his life, to make sure that he's safe. And Don's not having it. And as the mother goes to attack and tells Vito to flee, they shoot her. Wherever Vito is, so eventually they smuggle him out of the country, and that's how he gets to New York. And that's the start of Godfather 2.
You got a hell of a memory.
Well, I've been, like I said, I've been going a bit full immersion with them for for a bit recently. So, but yeah, it's that's at the very start of Godfather 2. Now I'm going to do some varnishing. I am. Yes, I am.
Yes,
And
you would.
then I'll be doing some other painting. I shall. Yes, I shall. Now then,
Working on the Spitfire again today, David.
I can't hear you.
The Spitfire.
Yeah. Just put it on Facebook.
You'll
Maybe I
probably
could mess up the
find that
bottom.
I'll drop in and out of as far as sound goes at the moment, because when I go outside, I don't think the dongle's strong enough to hold. If you follow me.
What'd you say? Yeah, we got you.
But I will be now 1, 2. I reckon I can do these together.
Son of a biscuit eater. What the hell? think I bought a dud.
All right, almost done, chaps.
Sound like
And
you were
then-
saying topping on a drink.
Pardon?
Sound like you're saying topping on a drink. It was going,
Now, pop that there. I'll get this out of the way over to here because I'm going to paint that anyway. Delete. Clear a bit of space here because I can and could use that space. Yes, I could. Here. All coming together, people. Yes, it is.
bought a new white paint marker, and I think it's a dud.
Pardon?
I bought a new white paint marker, and I think it's a dud.
Oh, no.
You,
That's never good when you've got something new and it just doesn't happen.
you, you been out there. I could break out the white paint, I reckon.
All right. Almost done. Now,
Well,
the
watch
next
it.
ones I'm doing are the panels. So
Panels?
we'll get a bit of a look at as to how they're going to come up. Yes, we will, which will be kind of cool of its own.
I was watching
All right.
some
Let's do
YouTube short.
And delete.
I was watching some YouTube shorts today, and I didn't know, you probably do, that Bruce Lee was part German as
Oh,
well.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. to
All
find out.
righty. Done. Finally.
Get her
Now,
down.
there we go. I will give you a zoom in and directly. Now,
Okay, it works.
this is after the first coat of varnish anyway. There we go.
Oh yeah.
So I'll give that a few coats, more coats of varnish. And that'll
Yep.
be the red that's going to go against our black.
Good.
So we can maybe even, give me a moment. Up we come. It'll be that way around. If I can possibly, that'll at least give us a, there we go. I can do it that way. If I go to there, yeah.
What are you doing?
That's what the color contrast will be.
Ah.
So
Wait a
yeah.
Hold the black up a little bit higher. You can't quite see it. Put it back on there.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Like I said, I saw it on a around the time when I was speculating about possible options for the basically paint design. I was driving down a road and I saw a Rolls Royce with that color.
No way.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
And that's why I was going, that's why I wanted to go that color. I thought, oh, that's so good. I'm doing that one. As one does.
Oh, it's cool when you can see it in real life.
But yeah, that was the thing that, now the other thing that almost foiled that cunning little plan was that now I've got a few colours I need to do here. With some, while that varnish is drying, we're going to start with some oily, no, natural steel, I reckon. Anyway, what was I waffling about?
Waffling on.
Oh, as one does. Certainly as I do. What can I tell you? Now,
I bought me some portobello mushrooms the other day. I like to snack on them through the day. And a little bit of useless information. You know what the largest living thing is on the planet?
Largest living thing.
Yep.
Ooh, now that's interesting. I'm gathering by the introduction of the, or the way you led into this, it's a type of fungi.
Damn it! I gave it away. Yeah,
you did.
Yeah, I done that on purpose.
Now, as to the nature of the fungi, because of course there's many types.
It's fungus, I believe, and it grows in Oregon.
Yeah, right.
Yep, mushroom.
What the fuck is under this?
Damn mushroom.
I thought the biggest thing in the world is Trump's ego.
Yeah, it is. Trump's ego.
Oh, look now. It's not that bad yet. You haven't seen it in full flight.
Sure about that?
No, yeah, I'm quite certain, mate. Ah, dearie me.
Deary me.
That's it. Deary me, Governor. I'll go with that one. Maybe no. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool finding out that Bruce Lee was part German.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't either. His which grandparent? Can't remember if it was on his mom's side or his dad's side. But his paternal grandparent was German.
Yeah, right.
Yep. I thought it was pretty cool.
I did hear there was something to that effect. I didn't know what the exact details were. But the Germans were oot and a boot.
Yeah. Oot and a boot. Yeah.
So yeah, unsurprising in some. Well, not unsurprising, but not as uncommon as you might anticipate.
I know, right?
Fun fact about his name, because he was born in San Francisco.
Yep.
His actual name is Jun Fan, and he when he was born, and of course the nurses got to fill out the paperwork. Name Jun Fan. How do you spell that? Didn't know, of course, because it would require characters. And I think the idea was, look, just put a name. So the nurse just wrote Bruce, and that's why he's Bruce Lee.
Wow. I would imagine there's some truth to this. They say he can do 1,500 push-ups in one setting.
Um,
That he does like.
that I don't know. I'm either one way or t'other. One
He
thing I
can do
would say,
so many one-handed push-ups, so many push-ups on his fingers, and then, regular push-ups.
one thing I would say though, always be aware that with people who are for whatever reason, there's often exaggeration, and I know this from my own experience because
That's a lot of push-ups.
following some of the fights I had on Hindley Street, there'd be you'd say, for example, I've had I don't know,
Hearsay.
3 guys and I dealt with them, sort of a deal. Later down the track, you'd be bumping into someone, I heard you took on 7 guys. No. Then somebody else, I heard you take on 10. Rah. No. You see what I'm saying, I think. Hyperbole would come, that fact would come even more into play.
That's why I say,
Yeah, one thing I've learned is that regardless of the subject matter, be aware of the possibility of hyperbole.
Absolutely. And they also say,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 350-pound punching power, and he's only like 130 pounds.
Yeah.
And he could punch 350 pounds. They said that was compared to, say, George Foreman, who was 260 pounds, that had the same punching per pound.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. Okay.
George Foreman's trying to tell what the adjective is. He had personality. I'll give him that. Big unit.
It was.
Do they still sell the George Foreman grill?
I'm sure they do.
Although these days, of course, you got air fryers.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you can get one.
They'd have, just for novelty value.
I remember when them things came out, man.
Yeah.
The George Foreman grill.
Now.
Yeah, my sister got me one when I was in the flats.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's great fun.
All right.
Sounds like Rob's concentrating mighty hard over there.
I am. And whilst I think to, I will, once I finish this one, what letter O is our next target, I believe.
Yep.
There we go.
Can it be?
Now. Just I'll quickly show you as well. What I've done is I want to leave the bolts here clear. I'm going to hit them with some bronze in a minute. Because I have a bit of a liking for highlighting bolts. It floats my boat, it does.
Oh, it has a lot of detail or definition.
Yeah, it's like it wouldn't be that color, but does it matter? No. Has
a lot of nice detail.
Yeah. There is no point of too much detail.
That's like you can take this panel line and go over the chrome on your engine around the where it speaks to the head at and make it look like it's oily, you know. Highlighting the bolts and nuts as well.
It's the little things that bring it up.
Oh, you don't want all your engines looking all pristine and clean and pretty, you know.
Yeah. This makes no sense at all as a term, but that's all the more reason to trot it out. One of us, or one of my cousins, a woman of the town, a harlot. How the hell do they get a promiscuous woman from one of my cousins? Fuck me. That's a little bit inbred, isn't it?
I would, yeah, probably say so. Mm-hmm.
Oh, my name's Cleed. Oh, that picture of that dude. Oh my god. Actually, I should send it to you, David. There's a picture of a guy that Bassman sent me.
Oh shit! Oh man, that shit, buddy.
No shit, man. He has one tooth, and it's at a bad angle even then.
Oh my god!
If you can imagine Cletus the slack-jawed yokel in real life, this is him.
Oh my god, man! Hillbilly, sure enough.
Oh, mate, it's a whole new level of are you for fucking real?
Sounds like
a
my
whole
skipper.
new level.
What do you think about the
kung fu?
Kung fu one, yeah. I'll try to figure out how to say it on here.
It's like he's either watched a lot of videos and thinks he knows what he's doing.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, they're like strung out, David, and all fucked up, and
oh yeah, what they do is just yeah.
You go on YouTube and search that up, and there's so many of them, and especially the ones about the newsreel ones.
There's a guy who over here who goes by the name Aussie Man, OZZYMAN, Aussie Man, and he does funny clips, ranging from there's some that he does called Destination Fucked, which is where it does things, short clips of where things have gone wrong, and he gives commentary. He's funny. But he did one where these two pissed dudes, footage of them trying to have a fight, and the utterly uncoordinated movements, and how one guy at one stage is sort of unsteadily on his haunches, and it looks like he's trying. And you actually hear Ozzy go, "Oh, it looks like he's about to launch his chi ball." And yeah, and another time it's don't know where he got it from, but it's footage of a bar fight in Tasmania, and it features just some of the dirtiest shots you've ever seen in all your days. And him and one of his mates are giving commentary. And the dudes you're looking at are pretty much in the same vein as our good friend Cletus in the clip, and all the others in those clips. There's one guy who, do you know what a bogan is?
A bogan?
Yeah.
I do not.
Okay, stereotypical bogan is your working class revhead who goes to the footy every weekend. Bogans. Usually they wear t-shirts, or no, singlets rather.
Gotcha.
They not the most cultured of people generally. And I'm being generous.
Yeah, they're normally not.
You get the drill.
Yeah, they're normally not.
And so there's a whole stack of bogan action going on in the video. And at one stage, there's this dude with a long beard who they refer to as Bogan Jesus. He seems to try and be the peacemaker. And but then he doesn't. But that, yeah, the whole clip is hilarious, and it's just the same sort of level of dudes as what you've shown got in those clips, having fights, and yeah, just wow. But he also does other one. He does. Oh dear Lord!
I send you the one where the woman's coming out of the manhole cover in the street.
Yes. What the fuck?
Holy
so
shit,
much,
man!
What the fuck right there, you know?
Yeah. My son don't find it too funny. He says, "Man, these people need help." He says, "Quit laughing at them." I can't help it, dude.
How can you not laugh? I believe the line is, "I laugh, durst I cry."
You.
Yeah, Dave hasn't seen the videos. I should give you
today on Tweaker Geographic. She's coming.
There's one. What it cuts down to, David, is there's a shot of a road, and the manhole cover's there. And
there's a man sitting somewhere.
The manhole cover being moved, and out comes this quite drug-fucked woman. And she comes up for a while, half comes out of the sewer, looks around with this almost cautious and what is this that I see before me sort of a look.
Yep.
Then this clearly decides it's all too risky and redescends to the sewer.
She's like a fucking mole going back down in the hole.
Yeah, it's just surreal.
Oh man. Yeah, one night when you're just laying around, you need to research that.
Look, it's it is something to behold. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, if you need a good laugh, you're feeling down out. Oh boy.
Actually, in a similar vein,
it's just funny.
I actually saw with my own eyes this one. Me and these other dudes were catching a taxi into town, and this guy on a push bike, and what was he? I think he had like some sort of trolley in tow, and he's boogieing along in a manner that's just what the fuck. But I think it was not a pram, but something similar to that enough that made you go, what the fuck?
Yep.
But yeah, I know, nothing to see here. What the fuck? If the cops saw that, yeah, there'd be everything to see there. And rightly so in my eyes. But I think it was a pram. So we're cycling along at pace with this pram. And all we can say is, well, we hope there's no kid in that.
I know, right?
Make no assumptions. Because you're not dealing with a normal set mindset.
No, you're not. Absolutely not. And the people that come up with this kind of thing, man, it's just. I don't know who was sitting around the house and they decided to take a camera and go around and start videotaping people and narrating.
Now that does fall into the category of hobby needed. It's
I'm sorry, man. That shit's just funny as hell to me.
It's actually, here's a great hobby needed story for you. But it's funny.
There is a hell on.
I know a guy, in fact, a very good friend of mine, who, when he was younger and just had like nothing to do, wanted just to kill some time, would go to the shops and get some araldite, quick dry, 30-second araldite. I don't know if you have araldite where you guys are. That's a really good glue, very strong glue.
Okay.
And you've got the 24-hour, which is just like rock. You're not moving that in any great hurry. Or you got 30-second, which is still pretty strong. And you'd get 30-second araldite, put it on the side of a $1 coin, glue it to the ground, sit back and watch. And apparently it was quite remarkable the lengths people would go to for a single dollar.
Yes, sir.
And look, that's so good. I actually ripped the idea and had one of my characters do it in my current novel, because that's fantastic. He said you'd see him try and lever it off, all manner of chicanery, trying to maybe use a lighter to melt whatever was sticking on there off. You think it's $1, guys?
You're going to think I'm telling a lie, but when I worked at Food Line, I worked on the stock crew overnight the first few years I was with Food Line. And we had actually taken a quarter and glued it to the sales floor and gotten so many kicks out watching people trying to pick it up off the floor.
You did what?
We actually took a quarter and glued it to the sales floor. We were stockers overnight.
Oh, yeah.
And before the store closed, the people, man, that would sit there and take a few minutes trying to, what the fuck? Why won't it come up? I can't pick it up. Hilarious.
Same sort of a drill.
Yep.
But yeah, people will go to remarkable lengths for what is ultimately an insignificant amount of money, because that's money.
Right. Yeah, it's money. That's right.
And you're spending a long time chasing $1.
Oh my God, it was so funny.
Who knows? You may have just given a great idea to somebody who's been wanting to do something a little mischievous, and not quite come up with an idea. Anybody out there doing that? You go hard.
We even went as far as taking cans and tying them to strings like you put behind people's wedding cars, and tie them to the stockers' cars. And when they leave in the morning and they take off driving across the fucking parking lot, and cans come out behind the car, clank, 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 flicking the flopping. We done all kinds of mean shit. We take a maxi pad, put ketchup on it, and walk up to one of the stockers and, say, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?" Stick it to his back, and he'd walk around the rest of half the night with a maxi pad stuck to his back.
No, bastards. That's cuntiness.
Oh, man, we were some big motherfuckers. Look, so we were in Walmart one time. This was a few years ago, me and my wife and my son, and there was a stalker was on a ladder putting stock up at Walmart. He dropped his box cutter, and I walked by and I kicked it under the aisle, And we walked down the aisle a little bit. We come back up, and he was looking around for it, And I walked down there. I said, I think it's over there. And he walked down the aisle. And he started looking over there. My wife got so mad with me. He was all on the floor looking all over for it.
That's funny.
You shamed yourself. So I'm gonna buy me some of that ribbon and make seat belts for
Nice.
interior on this car. Yeah, because in the pictures it's actually got the seat belts that come down from the inside of the car, hang down.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get some of that photo edge seat belt buckles.
Here's something that will you might get a bit of amusement. I was watching some of a TV series called The World at War last night.
Oh yes.
It's great, isn't it, David?
Yeah.
And
Continue to watch it.
It was funny because okay, as you'd be unsurprised if I told you that whenever I saw sort of like clips of the aircraft, I could name the aircraft quite easily. Certainly, by and large. But this time I'm looking at the Nazi staff cars and going, and there's the Mercedes 540K.
Oh, shit.
So I'm extending my knowledge, I am. Which I find most, but yeah, it was like, oh yeah, there we go. All right, I've almost got these onto here sufficiently that very soon my next step will be to do the bolts.
The nuts and bolts.
Yep, them bolts, all them damn bolts. Alrighty. Maybe a little more there. Nice. Now, actually, I have a cunning plan, I do.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I do. It's not that cunning.
I'll be back in about 3 minutes.
You do that by golly. What it is I'm going to put dark grey in at one point as a rubber seal sort of a thing on the suspension, if you follow me.
All right.
I'll show you what I mean. And yeah. Here we go. On there, I'm thinking just there and there. I guess on the other side, I'll do sort of like a rubber color.
All right.
And then I'll do the rest, just straight bronze. To give it a slightly different highlight, if you know what I'm saying. Now, to that end, good people. Aha, dark grey. That'll do us for rubber. So you still on the Spitfire today?
Yeah, well, okay, this time. I had some Tamiya polish stuff come. Coarse, fine, and finish. I tried using the fine on it, and perhaps I'm using the wrong rag. It didn't seem to come up very well. So, an event for yesterday and today. So I didn't go done anything to the car. So been dashing off round.
Yeah.
You done what with what?
So I get on with it perhaps tomorrow, because might not be looking after Dottie tomorrow. But yeah, I went shopping again today, so unfortunately.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's what the vault.
What you get? Here we go. You get you borrow another kid, I'll take it.
Well, let's say that back. Wait a minute, what was that?
What you got? What was that? Say again?
Didn't catch that.
Oh shit!
Oh, nice.
Star Destroyer.
Very cool.
That's £7, or even cheaper than that.
Nice.
That's pretty badass.
Oh, that's certainly something different.
And that.
Oh, nice one.
Which one is that?
Ford GT.
Okay. Cool.
2000.
Very, very nice car.
Yeah.
Cool.
If there's at full price for those two, it'd be like £56. I got them for 26.
Oh wow,
that's all right.
Good.
So you've got to know how to know your bargains, and that's a handy ability. Now, next, once I've done these, I'm going to go shut the front door. I left it open. Shouldn't have done.
Shut the front door.
Yeah, it's a.
That's a saying.
It's going to be warm today.
Shut the front door.
Yeah, that's it. Because it's going to be quite warm today.
It ain't been warm here today.
The weekend's supposed to be a bit yucky, and it's possible I won't be going fishing on Saturday.
Oh no!
Because they're projecting a lot of rain, possible thunder, which Chris is not keen on fishing in. Or possible lightning is more the point. He gets a bit nervous about the whole electrical storm caper.
Oh yeah, I can come on.
And
yeah, standing in the water, just have a metal rod with you, so it'd be fine.
There's a story that because Lee Trevino, the golfer, got hit with by lightning one day, I believe.
That don't surprise me.
And the story runs that after the event, he was under another electrical storm moved in one day when he was playing. He stood in the middle of the fairway and held up a 1 iron. So what are you doing? He said, not even God can hit a 1 iron. There's a bit of a golf joke because the whole thing with a 1 iron is they're so flat that you're better off going for a bigger club called a wood. Yeah.
I guess you guys sport that's never intrigued me was golf.
It's a very it's a thing of geometry. If you can move your club like a pendulum, it'll work for you. But I can certainly see how it's certainly not a spectator sport.
I've played it before, and actually, believe it or not, I was pretty decent at it the time that I went with my co-workers and played. But honestly, I'd rather watch grass grow.
The trick is to let the club do the work for you, I believe. A friend of mine used to be into golf when he was in his teens and had lessons because, of course, he's doing stuff with it. I was doing stuff with it. Okay, what I've done thus far, I've added a bit of rubber seal action there on the back here. Now I'm going to do some. After I've closed the front door, I'm going to do the bolts. Do the bolts now. Do
bolts.
That's it. Okay, back in a minute.
No worries. You run along and take care of that.
I shall, by golly, don't you worry.
I think David said he's going to sing me a song.
Oh, yeah, I reckon you might put down too.
Get out your tablespoons and do me a knee slapping song, David.
Now then.
Well, when I got back home, there were several parcels waiting for me.
Ah, dear, oh dear. What have we? Hang on a moment. I'll give you a bit of solo time, man. Give us a moment. Oh, the Flying Dutchman. Okay, nice.
That's
Hey,
a wooden one. It was a friend, another person meet online, and he was making this up. So,
Nice.
so I thought, as he's doing it, I'll do it as well. The other one came. It was,
Ah,
Ferrari.
Ferrari. Nice.
One,
before I
two,
did
that.
it.
Nice.
That's going to be
And,
cool. You've actually intrigued me. I'll bet
and
something.
even better,
Oh,
Okay, good Lord. Oh,
is that a
one, two.
recent kit
That's an old
that they
kit.
put out?
So,
So that's like the precursor, you would think,
Hmm.
to the 540.
yeah, this
Interesting.
is a two-seater. The 540Ks are
Four-seater.
four-seaters.
Yeah, right. Interesting.
So that came out after that, and about 30 bottles of Tamiya paints, and brushes, and some X28 thinners. So the square box bottle of that. I think that's about 120, 130 pounds worth of stuff.
Wow.
Got it for 60 quid.
Oh, that's impressive. Gets good deals.
Yeah, so it's
It'll never be said that you don't go all in.
Well, one thing you must do one day is show us all your model kits.
Yeah. You
yeah.
have quite a remarkable collection, so far as I can tell.
Yeah, Rob's played his bass. I've showed my toy collection. Now it's time for you to reveal yours.
We've shown you ours. You show me us yours.
Well, Lady Ship's away next week,
Ah,
Tuesday. She's going by train out to see her son. I'll be going part of the way just to make sure he gets onto the next connection. But she's taking Dottie with her.
okay.
That's on Tuesday. So I think start Wednesday. I'll start getting the boxes out. I think downstairs, and I can get and I'll take some pictures then. Send it to you.
Okay, cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Because inquiring minds want to know.
I suppose Thursday, Friday, might get it all down, sorted out. I just had with this all in, gone from your listings, I'm up to 490 kits all towed. So, which have done about 30, I think, so far.
Yeah, right.
So it's getting there.
I'm thinking that after I've done the Impala, I'll be doing the Miura, Lamborghini Miura. Ah, there we go. Give you a zoom in on this one once I've got it finished, which I almost have. It's looking pretty.
Right. You got swimming today, don't you, mate?
I do. That'll be good. I started doing breaststroke because it's just a different way of working the body, and it really cranks the legs.
We can jump over. Oh yeah, because you got to kick them feet while you float them arms.
Well, it's a bit. You got to use your legs a bit like a frog does, and yeah, it's good work.
Like a
I
frog.
enjoy it. Now,
Like a frog.
yep. Here we go. Just get my hand behind. Good. Bang. And there we go.
I've heard it.
Because
So you
my
can
arm, all I can do
do
is
the
a side
box.
stroke.
The what?
All I can do is a side stroke. Just use one arm.
Look, you'd be surprised how far that will get you if you need.
Yeah.
It's a pretty simple one that everyone can pull, as the bishop said to the choir boy. But at the end of the day, yeah, that's in fact, that fact is the reason, or my inability to swim is why I took lessons. Because I wanted to do it for exercise, but knew I couldn't if I didn't actually know how to swim. Almost done.
My mother taught me how to swim in the ocean.
Apparently, in some ways, swimming the ocean is easier, despite if you can deal with the chop, because the salt water actually gives you a bit more suspension. It actually holds you in the water better because of the salt. Fresh water actually doesn't have. It's a bit like, you know how the Dead Sea, you can actually float quite easily on it.
Yeah, I mean, actually, the salt does actually help.
Yeah, it's a thing. So yeah.
Yep.
Now that said, swimming in the ocean to me seems inherently unpleasant as an idea. Not necessarily quite happy to muck around in the water, but to swim in it, just because of the chop, would get water all over your face and into your mouth, and fuck that.
Yeah, foot swim. Yeah. But she taught me how to swim in the sound, and actually really calm that day. I'll never forget.
Yeah.
Whereas before, just throw your youngin in the pool and say, swim or drown.
Yeah. That's a good way to learn. You'll certainly find a way. Yeah. Yeah, the sink or swim theory. Based very heavily on the student's desire to survive.
I know, right?
Oh, what happened to the student? He died. His urge to live was not strong enough.
We used to go swimming the River Severn. It's full of silt coming down the river, and it goes on. It's sort of a very silty brown until you get at least towards Swansea area. So it's another sort of 60 miles further downriver, and then it suddenly changes as the shaft deepens. But the Severn is a treacherous river to swim in. There's a tidal rip because it's so narrows like a funnel, and it has speeds up to 14 knots. in places. Across from
Damn.
Lydney, there is a small dock, and we've watched ships coming up, and about 2 miles down from Sharpness, the term ships do a turn, and they spin round as they're travelling up. So they're
Yeah.
facing down river to punch into the tide to slow them down, so they can turn into the docks. It's fascinating to watch.
Oh, I bet.
It's I used to see the because we've got airports, we got a river for our port. You probably, I hope you can hear me. We've got lawnmowers out the front. Our port is basically in a river. The estuary is quite big, and it's not so much used as much as it once was, but yeah, I used to see the tugs move the ships around, and that was always kind of interesting to see, and it was like the way that they'd maneuver stuff. But yes, using the current, it says a lot about how strong rivers flows get.
Oh yeah, they're brutal. And we were fishing down east, the Tar River and things. You could just sit there in your boat and it would just pull your ass like your trolling motor was running on 3-speed.
Well, the thing is, the further you go down a river, the faster the water flows.
Yep.
So if you're down closer to the mat or wherever the further down you get, you're talking about some serious water flow. I know that at the mouth of the Murray, I think it's been clocked at 70 miles an hour.
Wow.
The Murray's pretty much our only big river.
Right. Well, the Tar River is pretty big where we used to fish at, and yeah, the current was really strong there as well.
Yeah, it would be. I am unsurprised. Because the further down the river you go, and it's because of the sheer volume and continual adding, it just masses up. So
there's been times we've had to run the big engine just to kind of keep still.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll tell you all you need to know right there.
Yep. Yeah, and you catch a little old dick beater bass, a little 2-pounder, you think you got a 6 or 8-pounder on your line.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, what color do I want to do next, chaps? I know what I want to do next. Because once I get a couple of colors done on this, I can put the carpet in.
Carpet.
So, to that end, there are 2 colors I need to do.
I'm trying to wind up a wire for my outside light on top of the car.
The plot thickens.
And it's working and it's not working.
Now,
let's see.
Black. I think we will go. Sorry, box the microphone there then.
Maybe I should have drilled a hole, see?
Now, I'm after. Is that normal black or is that? What's inconvenient? No, that is not the one I'm looking for. That is not the paint I'm looking for. This is the paint I'm looking for.
No, it's not. I got it. To my position.
Mine.
Oh, mine. Oh,
Now,
let's sit overnight.
now. Now, I might just, yeah, I'm going to need to wipe my hands up. This one's got a bit of mucky muck on it, I believe. Now, we'll edge in first. Where did I put?
Did you know that Henry Cavill, that played Superman, trained with the Gracie family jiu-jitsu?
No.
Yeah, sure did.
I know that it's
The
not
Gracie.
uncommon for actors to wind up doing quite a bit of training because A, they have the money. B, they have quite often, if they're not working on a project, the time. And often they get to meet these people because of a movie role.
Yep.
And they enjoy it and start doing it. There's quite a few.
The Gracies were pretty big in the UFC.
Oh, they were. Yeah, they were sort of like the original.
Yeah.
Um,
But there's actually still some in it today.
they did BJJ, which was sort of like the precursor competition, really, to
Yep.
The UFC. The guy I used to train with has gone very big into BJJ. But he's not like he's as far as he's trained heavily in it. I don't know. I think he's got a couple of local trophies. So he's done all right with it in that regard. He was very good at his Chinese martial arts. So there's no reason why he wouldn't be good at that, if you see what I'm saying.
Yep. And Keanu Reeves trained in Kung Fu, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and Judo.
I believe
For the John Wick movies.
Matt Damon took up, I think it was Krav Maga, following doing the Bourne Identity. I believe I think he rather enjoyed it as far as you could see how it operated. And at that point, he was going, well, that's rather interesting, as you do.
Yep. Yeah, I actually saw some videos on how Keanu Reeves trained for some of the John Wick movies. And yeah, that man went through some vigorous training to learn how to fight and use the guns.
The woman who plays Brienne of Tarth, Gwendolyn Christie, actually knows how to use the sword. She actually did training in it. Apparently, when she went for the role, she rocked up in armor and as the character.
Wow.
And they've just gone, yes, well, you will do nicely. And why wouldn't you? She's a pretty impressive unit.
Yeah.
And as I said, I believe has done quite a bit of medieval sword training, like before she took the role. So there you go. Tell you, she'd lay the law down here, wouldn't she? God damn.
Now, our son hadn't messed with it in a while, but he got really good with a katana there.
Yeah.
We got him a actual real katana. He's got two. He's got two and then one display one. And I remember when we first gave it to him for Christmas, he actually cut his finger. And,
I'll tell you a funny story about cutting fingers.
and then
And this is funny because it shows sheer
He
stupidity involved here.
cut who?
Get this one. My brother was a very intelligent man. I mean, he was a pathologist.
Okay.
And he had a very inquiring mind. But this could lead him doing some really dumb things. As an example, he on one occasion he bought these Jack Flash knives from Japan, super sharp, and when he got them delivered, he pondered just how sharp they were. And now, speaking for myself, maybe it's just me. If I want to test how sharp a blade is, I'll cut something with it. What did he do? He applied his thumb and unsurprisingly got a cut.
Yep.
Now, this comes into truly magnificent turf shortly, where around the same time, in fact, within the same week, he had purchased a brand new Jack Flash chainsaw. Also supposed to have incredibly sharp blades. He pondered how sharp the blades might be. And thus it is, a man, a qualified doctor no less, applied, having already done this, it made this same error on one thumb, applied his unbandaged thumb to the blade of the chainsaw and got exactly the same result, and was required therefore to front work with a band-aid on each thumb.
Damn it, man.
And you got to say again, did it not occur to you that of course they're fucking, work it out, mate? Yeah, there's an inquiring mind, and then there's, you did what now?
Yeah, we bought some Bokens as well.
Oh yeah.
And we got there in
But
the
they're
yard.
quite lethal in their own right, used correctly.
Or they are, absolutely.
They'll collapse a skull for you.
We had a mini of a bruised finger and sore wrist and arms.
Well, there's a story involving Miyamoto Musashi, who wrote the Book of Five Rings. And one of the reasons he used to win all his combats was because he was a complete scoundrel. He fought dirty. Good man. Man after my own heart, I got to say. Anyway, and he would do whatever it took to throw his opponent off. Anyway, he had been challenged to a death duel, which he had accepted. And he knew that the guy he was fighting would be meticulously on time, in fact, and would take great affront if Musashi was not. Musashi made sure that he was extremely late. So late that the guy almost left. Of course, he rocks up and the guy's already pissed off. Fantastic. And the other thing the guy was known for was having a very long katana. So because the duel was held out on an island, the story runs that when Musashi was taken out there, as he was being rowed out, he was carving himself a bokken that was actually longer than the guy's katana.
Oh shit!
The guy lost his shit at him because how dare he be late? He lost his science because he was angry and Musashi had baited him, and he took the bait hook, line, and sinker. At which point he used the bokken to basically collapse the guy's skull.
Damn.
Bokken beat katana. Boom. Because it can.
Absolutely, man.
But he
That's a
used it
solid,
right.
solid piece of wood.
Absolutely, it is.
Yep.
It's not for lightweights.
Nope. It is not.
All right. Getting places with this now. What's the time? How are we traveling? We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Bit like Harry. Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. He's plugging Meghan Markle. He's doing all right. Oh, am I being tacky?
Of course not, man. Of course not. Go sing to us. Sing us a song.
Sing us a song on the piano, man. Now, next. Trying to think what song I would sing.
Got a campfire song for us?
Only the one that I shared with you the other day, which is the sodomy one. Sodomy.
Alrighty.
Now,
Getting places.
indeed, I am. Once I've gotten this black done, there's only the leather to do, and the interior. And then I can put the carpet in.
Tricks.
I think the trick with the carpet will be, because I've had a look at a couple of pictures, and the carpet goes right the way up to where the gear stick and stuff is. So what I'm going to do,
Yeah, that can be
right
tricky.
over the console, what I'm going to do is, once it's glued in, of course, I can see where the holes are here. And then I'll just put a file through to create the hole. And all will be well.
All will be well.
That's the theory. That is my theory and what it is too.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Now,
All right.
there we go. Almost. Almost. Oh, that's like the sounding like the Family Guy says polite British porn. Sounds like almost, almost, almost. Ah, there we are.
Oh, damn, man.
Actually, I'll fess up to having seen some British porn, and I can tell you right now, it's not that polite.
British porn.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen a British porn.
How do you know?
Well, it's like any other porn, frankly. It's well,
When I
it's
said that,
people
Bassman,
populating. What can I tell you?
I've never seen a British porn. Bassman says, "How do you know?"
Oh, yes, let's get to find it.
I just realised I was being very cautious at a point with this area in here where I don't need to be. There's only certain points where I need to be cautious with that. That's on the very outer edge. The rest of it can actually be quite clumsy because, of course, the carpet's going to cover that.
Italeri.
Getting there now. Yes, we are. Now,
About time to
I
start
reckon once
going.
I've done this front line, I might have to look at winding the stream up. Because it's time
But
for me to
Daddy,
start
don't
getting
make us go to
ready
bed
for,
so soon.
I was going to say, because it's time for me to get ready for swimming.
Don't make me go back in the house, Daddy. I want to play longer.
Now, and across here.
I got to let my back window dry. Put my light on it. Got to let it dry.
That's going to be a bit of a challenge, getting the carpet down there. But that's okay.
Was it like a YMCA you go to swim?
It's an actual swim school.
Oh, okay.
And for what it is, it's pretty affordable in terms of it's $25 a lesson. And if I wanted to just go in and do laps, it's like $10. So that's not bad.
No.
And a lesson is an hour long, so I'll get a good solid session of exercise out of it.
I don't know if you remember the commercials. Probably not because they're over here. The YMCA ones. Everybody's out there by the pool going, YMCA.
Oh, I'll tell you, here's a funny YMCA story for you. As you know, I used to work at a strip club. And on long weekends, the Sunday would be Krusty Song Sunday, where on long weekends, where the DJ would trot out old cheesy songs from whenever. And one of them that the girl used to dance to, one particular girl, was YMCA. But the thing that was kind of cool and kind of funny about it was that when it came to the chorus of the YMCA, she would actually be on her back and move her legs to create the shapes of the letters. And you got to give her points for both A, athleticism, and B, creativity on that one.
I'm not gonna sing you the one that we used to sing.
Yeah. The one I know that that was Rodney Rood. Rodney Rood was an Australian comedian who was kind of tacky and kind of offensive. And when he did a rather vulgar version of "In the Navy," And the big line was, "In the Navy, you can take it on your knees. In the Navy, you can catch a strange disease." This is starting to come along. I'll quickly show you that, and I'll give you guys a bit of solo time. Hopefully, I'll get a lot more of this finished tomorrow. But the detailing is almost done. But I'm overall pretty happy with the way that colour's looking. With a bit of, I'll get a bit more varnish on that to get it, and then I'll get some turtle wax and make it look pretty.
Hey, Purdy. Hey, Purdy.
Pretty.
Like I wanna
All
do.
righty. Give me a moment.
Just
Now,
a minute.
tomorrow is Friday here, and we'll go for the same sort of a start time, I reckon.
Please,
Of
can I
course,
have
I have
some more?
massage tomorrow. Dearie me. I'm a busy camper, I am now. Bassman.
No. Got the under the hood painted.
Ah. Oh, nice.
Got the light they take and throw on the top, and
Oh, that's cool.
I'd run me a black cable.
Yep.
You know, have the cord that goes to the dash. And finished up the interior.
Yeah.
It's so dark you can't see it.
Yeah.
And what else did I do? Got the water pump on the engine. I got to do the detail on it. I want to paint the fuel pump there, and start putting spark plug wires on it tomorrow.
Cool.
But that's been it for me.
All right, David.
Not a lot. Carry on with this, but try fixing the piece at the back here. It's gone all wrong. I tried to put a piece in the front here, and I dropped it on the floor again. So,
well, that's never going to help the cause, but yeah, these are the trials and tribulations.
So I'm just,
Extending
the drill. We all know the drill, man. All righty.
Leave it and go away.
That is us done for today. Thanks for watching. First-time viewers out there, feel free to hit that follow, like, or subscribe button. Other platforms. I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube, and Robster the Builder on Instagram, Twitch, and follow, like, or subscribe. Now, tomorrow, as I said, we'll go for the same start time, I reckon.
All right, that'll work.
Because that way we'll have time to go and do things and then get to my massage and get probed and manipulated as required. Yes. All righty. So at the end of the day, I will hopefully see you good people tomorrow at the same kit time, same kit channel. I'll catch you good people then. See yous.
Bye.
Later.